Hey guys, how you doing? Happy Columbus Day to you guys out there. It's time for a shave. It's Monday, I have off, but I think I do a Columbus Day shave here. And what does that mean for me? It's the Italian American thing going on. So yes, this is what we're gonna do. First, start with the razor. We're gonna do the Razorock aluminum cyber daily, and this is the medium. There's also the mild. I have that. There's just a tad difference, not too much at all. Nice. Set the angle, you put it on your face and the angle is built in for you with the cyber handle. Love this cyber handle. And the American part of it, I'm going to go back and forth with this, is the AccuForge, which is a good blend between smoothness and sharpness. American made, used to be Persona Lab Blues, just renamed. Okay, and then we're going to use, what else? Let's do pre-shave, Parasso Blue. Okay, another great Italian product. I love the blue the best, as far as even the creams. The blue is my favorite smelling. They all perform great, but so we're going to use that. What else? The brush. Yeah. Extra Comessi, the Sicilian made synthetic brush. I got this off the Razor Company probably a couple of years ago at least. And it's I love it. The 3-color brush. And then, yes, a Razorock, Italian Barber, Focker. And this brand new tub here, see how it's poured? That's like, it's Razorock or Italian Barber when you see that. Okay, so I had another one. I think I gave it away. But, these on sale, if it's not on sale, it's like $10. If it's on sale, it's like 6 or 7 or something like that. Ridiculous. After the shave, the shave bowl will be a little red, white, and blue Razor Company Unbreakable. How's that? After the shave, after the shower, we'll go with the matching Focker, which is probably, I have to say, it's probably my favorite Razorock scent. It's so unique, and it's so sweet, a little spicy. It's just, especially, any time of year, but fall, winter, it's just great. I'm going to be, just to let you know, that's a full bottle. I'm going to be finishing up you see, just a little bit here, and that'll go, probably some of the new one too. What I've done, you know me, guys, if it's like just an ounce or, about an ounce or so, I've removed the restrictor because I want to get every little bit out of here. If you don't, you're just, there's always a little bit. So I remove it. Just remember to be mindful before you pour that it has no restrictor, so you don't start pouring out, into the sink or around your sink stuff. Okay. So I did wash my face out. We're gonna hydrate it again before we shave, and then do my pre-shave. But here's this. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna scoop. I don't lather on my semi-soft croak pucks. Just if it's triple milled really hard, that'll actually, because I don't want to flake. You guys know how I am about that. I'm not introducing any water into my puck. That's just me. All right. Will I bloom it? Yes. When it goes in here, I'll put some hot water on it for a couple, for a little couple of minutes and let it do its thing. But, okay, this is how much I have. And this is the top part. That's plenty. I could probably go through 2 or 3 shaves with this, what I have scooped out here. And that was the very top of this, all right? So what we'll do is we'll put the cap back on that. And I had my Razor Company little scooper here, and I love this. They had a couple of them. One is a scoop, the other one's like a little shovel, and you know they're all great. I love it. So we'll put that back, and so you hear the water running. I'll just put just some water on it, okay, just a little bit to get it going. And we'll wet the face, we'll put the pre-shave on, and we'll start shaving. And so, yes, those of you who know, okay, yes, I am Italian, and within that, I'm part Sicilian because of my grandmother. My grandfather's from Bari on the Mediterranean coast. My dad, his father, was from a town called Bucin, or Bucino, which is 50 miles southeast of Naples. So, I hope to go there one day. We'll see. Anyhow, so those of you who didn't know where my heritage lies, that's where it is. Okay, not like it's any surprise. Parasso will go in and we'll just scoop. I'm going to go around the rim here. All right. And we have this much, and we'll just generously, I say that, just put it on here. And so what we have here is, it's a little pasty. So my goal is to just work it in, get those hairs prepped. And this is what we call pre and post. You can put this on post shave, like as a balm. Now they do have a regular balm, which is excellent. I have that, of course, in the blue. So, all right, good. We'll rinse our hands off. We'll dry it up. All right, we'll put the cap back on. So we have a dry brush. I'm gonna wet it, heat it up a little bit, shake it out. I have a little bit of water, I'll just take that out. So we're just working it in here, and we'll see how our lather goes. So I'm gonna work it. It's gonna need a little bit of water at least. That's what we want. We don't want to add too much at one time. Don't mash. Swirl, I swirl in different directions. So this is what we have, and this is what I expect. So we're gonna start adding some water to this. All right. And that's, looks good here. So that's starting out. I take about a minute or so, minute and a half, depending. Just working it in, and yes, I'm gonna have enough for a head shave, and a couple of head shaves, maybe another face shave, who knows. But here we go. All right, that's plenty, a lot in the brush. All right, so I'm gonna start by painting it on. You guys see me do this many, many times. Once I do, now I'll work it in a little bit here. Especially here. All right, I'm not gonna do a head shave today. Maybe do that tomorrow morning before work, but all right, just saying. Some guys like to lather a long time. I don't really. It's like get on with it beyond a certain point for me. That's where it is right now. So we're just gonna heat up the blade and the razor. There we go. All right, first pass with the grain here like we always do. I always usually start on this side. It's just force of habit. I'm gonna lay it, see how it just put it on your face so it lays flat. So create your angle and just a tiny bit of blade feel, but it's so smooth. The AccuForge blade, very nice. It's just solid. There's like no hint of blade chatter or anything like that. Very secure, very tight tolerances. All right, gonna rinse that off. Other side, you can flip it around. And oh, this is, you guys know how I love aluminum razors, and yeah, this is just right up there for me. It just works so easily. And you know what? There's enough weight going on here, guys, evenly distributed. So no, it's not too light for me, okay? It's just not. So, all right. I don't have the specs, but go on the Razorock site. But it has just enough heft, but the balance is good. It's good. I don't really enjoy heavy razors. Or just horses for courses, I guess, but not for me. It just, this blade is so darn smooth. So for me, guys, yeah, I like a sharp blade, but the smoothness has got to be there. I'm not the one that likes to feel that I have to do 2 shaves before it gets smooth, the blade, okay? Before it evens out. I don't do that. I don't think it should be necessary. You know, some guys cork it. I don't feel the need for it. Okay, now this is really good to get up in a nice here. I love the handle. Very comfortable. They have the super neural and a regular couple of different black handles with this. Although, if you want to, you could switch out whatever handle you want on this thing. Whatever works. So smooth. And you know that for the soap, for me, it works really well. I don't find any fault with Razorock soaps. All right. Yeah, that's good. All right, so great. We'll rinse and we'll go in for our second pass here. Just the pre-shave, pre-post Parasso. It's leaving just what I feel is a tiny bit of mentholation going on. Not much, but I can feel it. That's good. Good stuff. All right. Nice brush. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Put that there. And we'll do our against the grain here. So I guess there's a big Columbus Day parade in New York City happening. For those of you who don't know where I'm located, I'm on the Jersey Shore. If any of you guys know the area, familiar, right off the Garden State Parkway, like a minute, 100B. You'll say, was it the sign say Ocean Grove, Bradley Beach, which if you go direct, basically east, you'll hit Ocean Grove, Bradley Beach, and Asbury Park. Of course, you guys, I'm familiar with Asbury Park from Bruce Springsteen, who actually, Bruce actually grew up in Freehold, which was a little bit out west, about 20 minutes from where I am. A lot of people think he was born in Asbury Park, and that's not the case. He just started playing at Asbury Park, and of course, the Stone Pony. Yeah, I've passed it a bunch of times. I've never been inside. Say, how can you do that? All right. That's very nice. Oh, my towel dropped. I can pick that up. I like to use my lather. Even when I'm not shaving, it's like, I have enough, more than enough. So I'll go up. Could do that, yeah. Nice. It's just the blade feel is, even on the medium, guys, it's not much. I gotta tell you, people ask me what's the difference, and there's not much. It all comes down to, for me, if your beard is not that heavy and it's not that coarse, you're maybe better off going with the mild. Otherwise, go with the medium. And if you want to crank it up just a tad, you go with the sharpest blade. Likewise, you can tone it down and go with something that's less aggressive to your liking, whatever that may be. As soon as I put out some blade brands, I'm going to get opinions, and that's not the point. Everyone has what works for you. I do cart razors. I do everything. I don't discriminate between all the carts and anything to do with grooming or wet shaving is my mission. Okay, everyone has theirs. That's mine. Because as much as I advocate for traditional, there's also guys that, they do it different ways, and that's okay. I'm never gonna disparage it. If it works for you, I'm always looking for something that's, if you use a cart, does it present the results and the value for you? If it does, great. If not, you have many different options, and that's why I do what I do. But some of you guys have heard this many times before, and but I realize there's guys that are just tuning into my channel, 5.5 years since I started, that they're there for the first time. They're here. So I understand that, and I appreciate you guys. Whether you've seen me from the start or you're just viewing in, okay? So Yeah, I'll do start this against, and then you guys know, I'm a buffer. So around my goatee, okay, I'll come across that way. And yeah, I just like to keep lather as much as I can. Cross, up. Okay, we're stretching to expose the skin, keep it on a flat surface as much as possible. It's going to give you the best shave, but I'm not pressing. All right. With some razors, like some cards or whatever, you have to put just a little bit of pressure, but you shouldn't be overdoing it. Even with this aluminum razor that is lighter than my stainless steel, my grooved daily, and I have 2 of those, okay? This head has enough what I call plow through that no need for pressing or anything like that. There's just no need for it. If you're pressing, eventually you're going to pay for it. It may be in the form of weepers, could be in the form of a cut, or it's going to result in undue irritation. I'm applying it all over my face because the soap helps condition my skin, which is always a good thing. Some guys do it on their head. Ohio Shaves does it, along with the thayers. And that's another thing to consider, guys. You're cutting the hairs off your face, but you're conditioning your skin before and after the shave too. And that's so important. You know, it's not one thing that contributes to a great shave. It's all the things that we've discussed and are discussing that comes together really well and happens, all right, to make it really nice. And that's the whole point. So, yeah, I'm coming across because my hair grows out that way. And then now I'm coming up. And as I'm listening, I like the feedback. You don't hear it, but I do. And it's sort of like a tiny metallic, because it's aluminum, a little metallic feedback. But the blade is not going anywhere. It's just so, because of the tight tolerance, that clamping action is where it stiffens up that blade, okay? And I think everyone does a lot better job of it, artisans and whoever, than they ever have in the past, on the whole majority. So I'm going to get down below here toward my upper lip, right here. You guys know. And look, there's no cut, no irritation, no whatsoever. And I bought a lot of these, but I love them so much. You guys know how I like aluminum razors, but now they all have their good points, but they each bring something to the table. You know, like all my razors do. They bring something to the table. So I'm gonna rinse off. So bring it to the towel here. But I gotta say, guys, a lot of you guys say, well, you use pre-shave or not pre-shave. I do both. If I'm doing a straight razor, a shavette shave like I do every once in a while, always. But I gotta tell you, the Parasso, the scent, the little mentholation here, and the performance is good. Now this is a pre-shave. Maybe I misspoke. They have a pre-post, which is, I'll show you. It's here. Let me dig it out. All right. Here we go. This is the pre and post. This is just the pre, and this is the blue also. And they're both excellent. It's hard to go wrong with Parasso. The only thing when I do use the tube creams is I use a balm with it because it dries out my face just a tiny bit, but beyond that, it's no big issue. All right, I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna put the pre-shave back. All right, it's packed, guys, it's packed. All right, so what a darn shave. All right, what a shave. All right. Yes, and I do say okay a lot. I get it. You guys tell me every once in a while. I know. All right. Let's put some there's. Now, yes, I do feel tingling. That to me is not a bad thing. Some people think because you got a little bit too close. No, I got really close, but no irritation and no cuts. So if it tingles a bit, that's fine with me. It's doing what it's supposed to do, guys. It's medicating, calming down your face, okay? And it's conditioning your skin, all right? Now, that's that. Now, if you want to go a little further than that, you just add balm onto that. And let me break out. Even if I'm not shaving or going into the shower for 10 minutes or so, I'll use a balm. In this case, Italian American will go Furbo aftershave balm. Okay, they've been making products since '78, and this is unscented, so it's not going to interfere. A nice pump, a couple of pumps like that, and we're just going to work it into the face really well. Yeah. It has its slight scent, but I want to get, it's a little soapy, a little spicy. I'm not good at it, but it's to the point where it's not going to interfere with a cologne that you put on it or whatever. You could do this before, after your aftershave. There's debate on that. Do what you want, guys. See if it works for you. And, there's no right or wrong to it. Mostly everything in this hobby isn't, completely right or wrong. It's what works. All right, so, yeah, I think I got this off of Bull Goose, if I'm not mistaken. Also, Pasteur's had, has a lot of Furbo products, but you can't find it. It's not ubiquitous. You can't find it everywhere. So those are the two places where I would recommend to look. All right, so yeah, after the shower, it's that great Focker scent with the soap, excellent. The Ectrocomessi brush, the Sicilian-made brush, 3-color synthetic. Yeah, the unbreakable red, white, and blue TRC bowl. Look at that, plenty of soap. I've got a number of shaves, probably 2 or 3 more if I really wanted to on this. We'll use it for the head, whatever. No soap will go to waste if it's just a little bit. And for those of you guys, a shameless plug, what I've found to clean your bowl and scrape out a little bit of soap is OXO brush. Found it on Amazon. It's like $10. It's stiff yet flexible. It's not going to scratch or damage, but does a really good job of cleaning out stuff, bowls, or it was meant for cleaning dishes. And so there we go. All right, guys. That's it. Hey, listen. I want you guys to enjoy your Columbus Day if you have off. Just enjoy yourself, and thank you for joining me for this Columbus Day Italian American shave. And we will see you guys probably sometime maybe next weekend for another video. All right, guys, the inspector signing off. Take care.